how do we recognize the need to establish policies? What are those motivating factors that drive the need to establish or revise policies or procedures? Well, first of all, there are laws and regulations, and laws and regulations are created or they are changed. So these are things that we are obviously obligated to comply with, and therefore they direct our behavior. So a couple of examples. First off, there was the implementation of the uniform guidance, and Wisconsin was among many institutions across the country that did a thorough review of their policies and procedures because we wanted to be sure that we were in compliance with the regulations related to the management of federal awards. Another example is changes to the Common Rule. And of course, the Common Rule governs human subjects research. Changes were released earlier this year, and I know that there's been a little bit of uncertainty about the status of the regulations. But assuming that they're implemented, we're going to need to make sure that our policies and procedures are updated by mid-January 2018 so that we are following those laws and regulations as stated. Another example is sponsoring agency policy. We are, again, obligated to follow the policies of our sponsoring agencies as they're described in the terms and conditions of the award. So a couple of examples here. The National Science Foundation, for many years, even prior to the issuance of the uniform guidance, required specific treatment of participant support costs. And they instructed us that participant support costs had to be accounted for separately. So we have had a procedure for many years to segregate participant support costs into their own projects. So there's one term and condition that the NSF required that we had to figure out how we were going to follow it. Another example is the Nih Salary Cap, and all of you out there, I'm sure, are familiar with this. We have to be sure that we're following the NIH rules, that our faculty members that are paid on NIH awards aren't receiving salary in excess of that cap, and that if they do receive a total salary that's above that cap, that we have non-sponsored funds available to pay the salary over the cap. So we're looking to ensure that we're in compliance with these laws, regulations, and policies.